Happy Sunday morning, everybody. The slap heard across the world. Chandler Smith had enough of Cole Custer, and instead of punching him, he slapped him like a little. All right, I didn't know what I was going to talk about today, but I got on my X, and there it was, one after another. You all are upset that Chandler did not punch Cole Custer correctly. This is the story at hand, not the race. We do not care about the race. We care about that little Chandler Smith. Let me put coffee. All right. So, punch, doing damage, slapping, merely fleshing the skin. All you did was bitch slap him. And you are very upset with this. All right. So, let's talk about it. Let's bust it down. Cole Custer, in his interview after the race, said, listen, I've had enough of Chandler Smith. He's put me in the wall a couple times this year. Cole Custer said, I dealt with Chandler at Vegas, and he wouldn't let me buy him, and he roughed me up. And I got to tell you, Cole Custer, it's like the old elephant. You know, there's a story. Oh, he's got a memory like an elephant. That must mean, I guess, respond right here. Do elephants have great memories? Because old Cole Custer got a memory like an elephant. And Cole said, listen, I don't care what's going on. And I got to tell you, I watched the race. Little, highlights of it, because I was very busy yesterday. And I thought to myself, if Cole Custer does this wrong, he could wind up out of the championship chase, because he was plus 30, then he was plus 28. And it's like, ooh, I don't know if I'd be getting into this fight. But I guess if Chandler Smith did win the race, then maybe that knocks Cole Custer out. So, Cole Custer, I was going to say Cole Custery. Cole Custer got a memory like an elephant. And I got to tell you, he just did what he saw fit. Now, when you watch Cole Custer, he does not knock the hell out of Chandler Smith. He pushes him up the track. They both lose 3 spots. And, and Chandler Smith, he's desperate. He's got to win the race. Now, Chandler has had one hell of a year. He's won some races, and for Chandler to not move on for the championship is definitely a devastating blow. But it did amaze me when Chandler got out of his car and he walked back to Cole and they started arguing. Look at that hairline. Good-looking hairline. Look at that. You can see right through it. So anyway, I was surprised when Chandler did slap him. Just because he's always had, he's been so calm and cool and collected this year. One thing that has surprised me, that I mean, listen, everybody is bringing money nowadays. That's kind of like saying it's going to rain out today. We know it's going to rain. So we're going on actually it's raining right now. We have known, you got to see a little rain right there. Raindrops keep falling on my head. That's a good song. We have known for years that if you don't bring money to NASCAR, you're not racing. So that's one of those deals where you just kind of let it go. Because that's an old saying. For years, everybody'd say, I hate NASCAR. I'm like, oh my God. Again? You're going to say that again? But you came on here to say it. You've been saying you hate NASCAR now for like 25 years. So my point is this, guys, and I mean this nice. I mean it nice. That's just the way it is in NASCAR now. The car owners do not know how to get the money. They can't get the money. Used to be a day where the car owner was a wealthy corporation owner. He owned something, and when I drove for Filbert Martasi, when I drove that Red Dog car, TIC, I didn't bring nothing. He paid me. So that's the way it used to be in the Xfinity Series. And he just flat paid me. Nowadays, these kids have got to bring money if you're going to race. Now, it's not their fault. It's their parents' fault. Blame it on the parents. So, I mean, listen, it's America, land of the free. If you want to say those little rich kids piss me off, but those little rich kids, they do go to victory lane. They do have the ability to win. And those little rich kids and their parents, they do employ 15, 20 people at Joe Gibbs. So when you get mad at Chandler Smith for buying the ride, you got to go, well, Chandler Smith, by him buying the ride, he just supported 15 family members that work at Joe Gibbs. So I am going to break this down as just two guys racing. But I hear you all. You all are like, that rich kid, you're not mad at Chandler Smith. You're mad that he's got money. And I get that. I'm with you. Hey, whoa. Don't get mad at me. I understand, I'm telling you. I'm just breaking it down. All I'm saying is, listen, we've been talking about rich kids for it's starting to rain pretty good now. I got to get in here. These rich kids have been around NASCAR for years now because these car owners, they were quitting racing. They didn't have no money, and they weren't smart enough to get sponsors. So the car owners were smart enough to make money, but you know the old saying, you want to lose millions of dollars, go NASCAR racing or go racing. So I think you got to give Chandler a break on that. Now, let's break the wreck down. He's in desperation mode, and he's got to win this race. Cole Custer's like, you ain't going to win it because you've been dealing me a fit all year long. Hey, what goes around comes around. So you can be a nice little kid, but if you rough your competition up, they're going to get you. That's like me. I said, if you want to wreck somebody, wait till Phoenix, turn 3. Turn 3, now turn 1. So turn one at Phoenix. If you want to wreck anybody all year long, just wait then because you're hauling ass. You're hauling ass. And that corner, turn 1, 2, is flat as a pancake. All you got to do is pop somebody in that left rear and whoop, they're going to spin like a top. You're going to put them out of the race. Get them where it hurts. So Cole Custer, he got Chandler where it hurt. He waited till the most opportune time. Boy, that hurt. And that, my friends, is why Chandler Smith bitch slapped him. It wasn't that Cole shoved him up the track. Yeah. But Cole shoved him up the track at the most important time of the year. All right. Also, okay, that's my take on that deal. I broke it all down. Being wealthy, why Cole did it, why Chandler did bitch slap him, why you don't like the bitch slap, you wanted a punch. Because I'm a man, baby. Denny Hamlin, his throttle stuck in practice yesterday. A piece of rubber. So the tires, Denny Hamlin says the tires are wearing out twice as fast. And there was already rubber on the racetrack. He said once in a million, a freak deal, a piece of rubber got up in the motor in what we call the throttle body, where the throttle linkage is, and stuck the throttle wide open. You could see he had the brakes locked up going down the straightaway. But listen, they're fixing that car and they're putting a new ass in on with the body. So the frame and cage are all good. They've shown pictures. They're going to run that car because that car was super fast. Looks like it has no physical frame and cage damage. It looks like they're putting just a whole new fiberglass body on it on the back. But Denny's going to start last. He's minus 18. So the show today is going to be Denny Hamlin coming through the field. I mean, is he going to be able to do it? I think Denny Hamlin's got the best pit crew in NASCAR. They've won all the pit stop contests lately. Yes, Denny Hamlin's team, look it up, has won all the pit stop contests lately. So he's got the best picker. Should be able to maybe gain a couple of spots, but I think it could take Denny to get into the top. I think it's going to take Denny Hamlin 250, 300 laps to bust into the top 5. Record this right here. See if I'm right. All right, everybody. It's a big day at Martinsville. This is the day. This is the day. We're going to find out who are our top 4 going to Phoenix for the championship. This is the day. This is the day that the Lord has made, that the Lord has made. We will be glad and rejoice in it.